Shalom, brothers and sisters. All praises to Yahuwah, our Heavenly Father. My name is Brother Kuya, and I'm here to present to you the calendar for the fourth month. The moon has been confirmed that it come out on Sunday evening. All right, and so they'll make all of our Shabbats on Monday. And I know a lot of you saying, why are you coming out with the calendar so late? It's because we didn't see it. That's one reason why. And when I had to go to, I'm working now, I'm working a lot of long hours, trying to get my business going. As my business and a lot of stuff, but I'm not making excuses. It just, this was the best time I can make the calendar because we didn't spot it the first night and it threw my schedule off. So that's what it is. So I'm just trying to make it now and get it right. So our Shabbat's will be on Monday. The moon came out on Sunday evening. Okay. Now, this right here, I want to do an exercise to start this video off. I want to spot the new moon or the newborn. Okay. Now, most people, well, a lot of people, certain people are teaching that this is the new moon right there. That's your new moon. Okay. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to the next slide and see if you can spot the new baby, the newborn. Okay. Now, if that's the new moon, then this is a newborn. Okay. This is a newborn baby. You see little eyes, cute little eyes, cute little hands and feet. So this is a newborn. You see the baby right there? Cause we saw the new moon on the last slide, right? So this is a newborn baby right here. All right. This is the new moon right here. This is what some is teaching is the new moon. See how big and round and pretty it is? How it's reflecting light from the sun. And this right here is lighting up the earth. Now this right here is so pretty. It's pretty, real pretty, right? Bright. So this is a new moon right here. That's what some are teaching. This is the new moon. Now this is me when I was 1 day old. Okay. All right. You see how healthy it is? This is supposed to be a newborn right here. Okay. The last slide, the moon was big and round and bright. Okay. So this is a newborn. This young man right here is 1 day old. Okay, 1 day old. Now what do we have here? People using common sense. To me right here, this is a new moon. All right. It's not dark like the other one was, dark. And it's not full. It's not full either like the other one was. It's just a small piece of light. Okay. The first light is new moon. That's the sun is shining on it from here as it's going down in the evening time. The moon is falling behind it, the sun is going down, and it's reflecting upon it right here. That is your new moon. When you see that right there, that's the beginning of your month. That's when you go outside. Well, when you see it, you already be out there. Once you spot it, you blow the shofar, let everybody know this is the new moon. This moon right here has to grow to become full. Okay? After it grows to become full, it starts to decrease and goes back to dark. All right, so this is your new moon right here. Now look at this pretty little thing right here. She may not be an hour old or a day old, might be a little bit older than that, but still, she's very young and pretty. She's a pretty one she want to be. No big juicy lips, just a pretty. So this little girl right here, she has to grow. All right. Once she grows to whatever age she's gonna be, let's say she's gonna live to be 110. All right, when she get 55 years old, she gonna start to decrease. All right, so this is your young newborn right here. Now put all of them together and see what we got and what we can work with. All right, so this right here is a dark moon. The only difference between these two pictures right here, you don't see a moon here, you don't see a baby here. This right here is at the end of the month, not the beginning. Okay, this is at the end of the month. This right here is the ending of her pregnancy, and she about to give birth. Okay, so this still starting life right here. This right here is gonna be the end of her pregnancy, and she's about to give birth to a newborn. This right here is dark, used up. This can't do nothing else. All right. Moon doesn't do anything anyway. The moon just sits there. The sun shines light into the moon. So once you see this light right here, that is new or new month. All right. This is a newborn baby right here. All right. So this right here is the ending of a pregnancy. This is the end of a month. This is the beginning of the month right here. This is the beginning of life where babies start breathing on their own. This right here, this moon has to grow to be full. It takes 14 days. All right, 14 days. Even in the evening time, it's the brightest this moon can be. So it look like his moon right here is illuminated 100%. This young man right here, he is, let's say he's about, let's say 25. I give him 25, maybe a year or two. All right, he grew from this point to here. All right, so this is a grown man right here. This is the group full moon. So this can't be new. This had to grow. He can't be a newborn because he had to grow to this point. So this is your new moon, newborn. Now this is what your calendar should look like for the fourth month. All right, the the moon was confirmed Sunday evening. So we're not being bringing the calendar out so late. We're not confirming it. It's already been confirmed. What I'm doing now is showing you how do you do the calendar itself, how you make your own calendar, because I can make mistakes too. So I want the reason why I want to teach people how to do this, because they can help me out. It's a lot of numbers here, and it's not hard, but you still can make mistakes on it. So that way all of us can work together on this. So this is the calendar for the fourth month. Okay. So what you do, set it up any way you want to. I got this calendar from Calendar Lab. I downloaded to Microsoft Word, and when you get it, it's blank. Only thing is up there is the days of the week. You have notes here, and this right here is like a box. You can click on it. I think it got date or something in there, so you click on it and then erase that and put what you want up here, and the same thing down here. It's a box. The lines are here. When you're putting in your descriptions, don't make them too big because they'll disappear. Okay, so keep them legible, big enough people can read them, but you can't make it too big to where they'll disappear. All right, this here in this area is your month of May, and this is Pope Gray area right here, where the calendar that he made. All right, this is the lunar, our ones that we go by, Yahuwah's calendar right here in the upper right. And the color and the numbers in the area the block is in, that this explains everything on this side right here. Your colors right here, and the whatever position it is right here. And got over here, look for crescent moon. That's what you look for over here. For some reason why it wouldn't come in right here, I don't know, I tried a few times. Crescent moon wouldn't come in, but either way, this is what we're looking for right here. All right. And I notice I don't have the name of the month here, but what you do, you just go to Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 14, and you'll see why. So this is your calendar. This is what we're looking for. All right, the calendar from the third month we just left. All right, we got new moon, we spotted. So we take this line here, whichever line that the new moon is on, beginning of the month, we bring that up to the top line of your blank calendar. And then you take the second line and bring it up under that. Okay. See, we have day one right here, new moon day, which is on a Monday. All right. See, once you spot it in the evening time, that is start of a new day right here this evening, start of a new day. So this, all this right here should come, bring this right here to the top, bring this line right here, right up under there. All right. I remember the top line we have there now. We had it down here on the previous calendar. So we moved it up top up here. All right. So this is your first line right here. We come out Sunday evening. It was the Sabbath day, Shabbat. All right. And it was a new moon at even. Okay. So when the new moon come out, new moon, there's a small slither of light that started your new month right here. Like I say, it was going to be on Monday. So your next 4 Sabbaths will be on Monday. Okay. And I guess some people who haven't been here before, they're wondering why I have the 4th month here instead of maybe the third, this first or second month or whatever. But it's because I don't add 13 months to the calendar. In Scripture, in the Bible, it's only 12 months in a year. I just can't see how what's the sense of making it because it's not gonna change anything in the sky. I mean, if you want the truth, you're gonna follow the truth. You're gonna go by Scripture. When you putting something down on paper, it's not gonna change anything. I guarantee I've been doing this now for about 2 years or better, and every time I see the new moon, that's when I start my calendars. I don't make the calendars until I spot the new moon, and I go by 12 months of the year, no 13. So if you add 13, you add 2 months, you add a 13th month for the last 2 years, that's gonna put you back behind 2 months from where you really supposed to be at because a harvest field or barley harvest or wheat field or whatever ain't right. It didn't say it had to be right. Remember the month of B. Just identify it and bring in your sheaf. It didn't have to be right. So I'm following scripture. So that's where we at now. All right, the line that we had at the very bottom, we brought it up under this because it's gonna trail this one right here. Because I always take the month where the line that the new moon is on and bring it to the top of the next calendar because you get all your Sabbaths in. If you notice in the lower left hand corner, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because you got to work those 6 working days right there. Those are your working days. The lower left is the work day of the week. And so on the 7th day is your Shabbat. You're going to have 4 Shabbats. 1, 2, 3, 4 every month. Okay? So it changes every month. You don't have it every Sunday. You don't have it every Saturday, with some people teach. It goes by the moon. Wherever the new moon shows up in that evening, the next day is new moon. It's a new month, so that makes a new moon day. So in the upper left is Pope Greg's calendar. That's the calendar everybody uses now every day. We only have 364 days in a year with the sun. The moon had 354 days. If you count it and you do it right, you can see it. All right, and then the sun is gonna move. The moon is gonna move away from the sun 10 days every year. All right, so I'm gonna go back over that on another video, also explaining that one. But right now, what we're gonna do is for the new people, I want to get them familiar with what we have here. So these are your work days of the week. It said work 6 days. The 7th day will be Shabbat. All right, and then it starts over. This right here is Sunday. Was the 1st of May. And look at the yellow. See all how I got them numbered right here. These are your days where Pope Greg's calendar. The upper right is Yahuwah's calendar. This is what we see in the sky. Go by your new moon. Just when you start. So this is day one. New moon day is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 days, right? And this the 8th day is Shabbat. So it should be 8, 15, 22, 29 every month. All right, every month. So let's, if you have any problem of identifying any of these numbers, just look over here and they tell you all of your what the colors stand for and also what the numbers stand for in their position. On this next line, we have the new moon, not new moon, I'm sorry, the full moon. This is the 14th day right here at evening time. At 14th day at evening, that is your brightest your moon is going to be for that month. It's 100%. All right. So therefore, that next day is the full moon. This evening right here, it might drop down to 99% or 98%. All right. But this day right here, on a normal basis and almost all the time, it's 100% illumination at evening. So this is the brightest your moon is going to be right here on this day. So leaving this line right here, Shabbat, the 7th day, working day. Then you go back and start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days. 7th day. The 7th day and the 15th day of the month is always going to be a Shabbat. And it's going to come 2 weeks after New Moon Day. Every month. If it don't come up right there, your calculation, you counted wrong. You made a mistake on paper. Okay? So that's how you count it right there. You got to look at it, go out there and spot the moon every month. You count your days. You got to count them over and over and over. Look at them. I'm still learning different things about these calendars and all the days and all, along with other things. So I don't have this down. I have a lot more work to do, and so I just want to show people what I've learned, what I've gathered. So we have Shabbat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be 6. This should be our third Shabbat right here. This should be number 3 coming up. You see what I mean? All right, a third Shabbat. Okay. This line here is just gonna trail. It's gonna keep trailing, right? 7th day, full moon, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days. Shabbat back on Monday again. This is your third Shabbat. All right. On this line here is nothing to changing right here. It's just coming from one number, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. It's going to keep trailing each other just like that. Same thing with this line right here. See, we got 20. And just count 21 all the way to 27. You see? So we don't have a change of month yet on Pope Greg's calendar, nor on the lunar calendar yet on this line. Now on this line here, we have a change of months on both your lunar and your Pope Greg's calendar. All right. On this line here, so we have our 4th Shabbat just lined up. Like I say, all our Shabbats can be on Monday. So after this right here, we have one more working day here after the Shabbat. Okay. Then the new moon comes out that evening. All right. So this is the last day of May. It's the last day of the lunar month. The moon comes out that evening. So it's projected now, not factual. All right. So that way both months, your lunar and Pope Greg's month will be on the same day. Okay. Reason why I say Pope Greg's month instead of saying solar is because Pope Greg days has 365 days, 0.25 or something other. All right. And it has too many days. A regular biblical sky solar month is 364 days. So that's why I'm not using the term as solar. I use the term um, Pope Greg's calendar dates. All right. But here we have both days right here on starting on Wednesday, both months. All right. So for you beginners who are doing this for the first time or trying to learn, this is just as good a month as any to start your calendar, and that way you can keep it going because you can have one both for both months. Okay. So after that you have working day 1, but you see the dates up here 3 and 4, although those are the same, but your working days gonna be a little different. It gonna be like it normally be, but it's not gonna match up with those right there. But these numbers up here up top, Yahuwah's days and Pope Greg days, is gonna match up this month right here at the beginning of this month. So make sure you count the days from here down to here. All right, and make sure that you look and spot this moon either this evening or this evening, 29th or the 30th day. On our last line, we were going to um start with our first Sabbath of the month, and the Sabbaths will be on Wednesday. All right, it'll start at Tuesday evening at sundown. We had the new moon come out Tuesday evening, projected, and then we have new moon day. Like I say, these numbers up top here in the upper right and upper left are going to match. Come down here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days. All right, it's projected to be this Sabbath day will be on the next day, which is Wednesday. So that's when you start the Sabbath, 6th day at even at sundown. See how these numbers here are matching up? See 5, next day 6, 6, 7, 7. It's gonna go through that through the whole month. But see, notice that Pope Greg's calendars has anywhere between 28 to 31 days, and the lunar calendar only has between 29 to 30 days. So they're not gonna match up every month. It just so happened they have match up this month right here. But after the ending of the month, when you do at the end of the month of this month, it's gonna change again and go back because your days is going to mix up again because normally in the solar calendar, not solar calendar, Pope Greg's calendar, you have one extra day. All right, so they're not gonna match up every time. So that's pretty much it for the calendar and what we look for, how to set it up. So if you start here or here, if it's your first time coming in, you got to make sure you check and see what day the regular calendar day, Pope Greg's calendar. Find out what day that is, the date and the dates. Put that in block 1 right here. All right. Now we know that the moon came out this Sunday evening, so this right here will be day 1. Okay, and just keep it going. Just keep it flowing. See, change of the month. All right, so this is day 1. That's the change of the month right here, first of the month, and just keep it going. It's not as hard as people think it is. It's very simple. It's keep your numbers flowing. Yeah, every Sabbath is your 7th day. So you start back over, count 6 days, 7th day. All right. Shabbat, it should line up on Mondays. Boom. Go back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not hard at all. Just take time and concentrate. What makes it hard for me, I'm not a very good speaker. I know what I want to say. I can show you, but I have a hard time most of the time putting things in words. So this is here what you're looking for. Put all your notes on this side over here. Okay? Put your notes over here. Explanations for your colors and your areas, where your numbers are, what they mean, and just go ahead with that. Now I'm about to close this up. I'm gonna wrap this up. Before I go, I would like to say, tell you that brothers, we ask that you go to Brother David. There's email there to daoudbenyashayahu@outlook.com. He's very smart, very well educated in the scriptures, very knowledgeable, has a lot of wisdom. I am very well blessed to have him as a teacher. All right. A lot of stuff, 90% of stuff that I've learned today come from him. I was studying a little bit before I ran into Brother David, but he breaks it down so easy, so simple. You can learn from him whether you want to or not, the way he teaches. All right. He keeps it simple. He will bring you from he'll start you down low and bring you up. He builds you up. Okay. Very small. I advise anybody who want to learn the truth to contact him. Any questions at all. Sisters, we ask that you go to Princess Maya. Princess Maya is very well dedicated to what she's doing. We ask that you go to her for any concerns you have for the scriptures, daily life. All right, contact her, sisters. If you want to contact me, at the bottom down here, cookieyancey252@gmail.com for a calendar or for any other questions you may concern about, or just want to verify, need a witness for anything, or just something you want to know. Hey, contact me. I'll get with you as soon as possible. I have no problem. All right, should be a problem. So listen, thank you very much for your time, for coming in. Follow on Yahuwah's laws and call only on him for salvation, because that's the only way you can make it into the kingdom. I want to thank everybody for coming, and shalom.